All right, so we have the tragic fate of the legendary Ra Endymion. Hopefully I said that right. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. But if you guys hear like any bumbling, stumbling, or fumbling, there's like construction legit right next to my room. They're like fixing like a porch or whatever. So if you hear like any like rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, it feels like a whole earthquake around here. Everything starts shaking and vibrating like an Xbox controller. It's not me, it's the construction. But other than that, man, let's go.
G'day guys and gal. Yes, another Custodes video. Don't you dare complain. The glorious banana boys are superior to all, and every drop of content about them is as golden as their armor. Each and every Custodes is a legend, but one stands above the rest. The Emperor's favorite son, who has also suffered arguably the most tragic fate in the entirety of Warhammer 40k. Ra Endymion. The man who held the webway against impossible odds, fought non-stop for weeks against demons, traitor Astartes, and even titans. The man who almost slew the strongest—
Who? Listen, I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be like that guy or whatever. I mean, like, bro, let's clap it up for him. First of all, that mohawk is absolutely nasty work. But, yo, who? Who?
Demon in existence to defy fate itself. The legend who gladly sacrificed his soul and accepted hundreds of years of suffering and isolation purely to thwart the machinations of chaos. Needless to say, this man's story must be told, and today I'm here to tell it. Before we all cry together over what will be one of my most emotional videos to date, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that not one, but two new Majorkill minis edit. This video is the next best thing. Let's get into it. The tale of Ra begins with the death of his mother and his own kidnapping and mutilation.
What?
Yeah, look, I did warn you that this was a sad tale. I also don't really know that many good dead mum jokes, so not really sure how to soften that.
Oh, yo, we might have to hold up on the jokes, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. We might have to hold up on the jokes today. I can't lie to you. In this video, we might have to chill, we might have to chill out.
1. Ra isn't Ra's real name or even original name. It was given to him by the Emperor as a sort of ironic joke. Like, the Emperor literally banned all gods and probably killed a couple in his own time, yet he named many of his Custodes after said dead gods. However, I'm getting ahead of myself. Why was Ra chosen to be a Custodes, and why was his mother killed? Well, it turns out the Emperor wasn't a super popular guy with a number of people, especially the ones he had conquered. Ra's mother was one such hater. She planned a coup in secret and sought to cast down the new Lord of Mankind. As a bit of a side note, she also stole the water from Earth's last remaining ocean, something she didn't see as a very big deal. The Emperor was like, fuck this bitch, and he sent his legendary general, the Lord of the Custodes, Constantine Valdor, to go kill her. He snuck past her entire army, which was kind of funny because he was in full golden battle plate, and he woke her up. He was then like, if you scream, I'll be forced to solo kill your entire army. So probably a good idea not to do that. They had a discussion where Valdor tells her that her plans for a coup were known and disregarded as such a small threat that no action was taken to stop her. However, her stealing the water was a big fucking no-no. See, the Emperor was a massive fan of water sports and regularly wakeboarded, however now that was forever taken from him. Valdor then told the woman that her son would be taken and if he was strong enough, would ascend to become a custodian. Ra's mother embraced death, confident her son would survive the process. Ra didn't just survive, he thrived. He was a legend amongst the Custodes, winning dozens of battle honors and ascending to the rank of tribune, making him one of the Emperor's closest companions and warriors. Something about Ra that the Emperor liked so much was just how human he was. Ra wasn't a bloodthirsty warrior, an arrogant scholar, or a charismatic leader. He was a pragmatic, loyal man who believed in the Emperor but struggled to comprehend the scale of his ambition, his motivations, or
Bro, this armor, bro, this goal looks crazy, by the way. I just wanted to say that.
end goal. To put that into context, it's easy to imagine yourself as Ra when he speaks with the Emperor. Back into the tragedy. Ra was one of the commanding officers during mankind's expedition into the Webway, a time of glory where the Emperor opened up parts of the Webway for human use. The Webway being his end goal of defeating chaos by wasn't. See, Magnus the Red was a bit of a shithead, and in his misguided effort to warn the Emperor about the Horus Heresy, blew a massive hole in the Webway, flooding it with demons. The Emperor was forced to sit on his golden throne and devote 99% of his focus on holding the webway together, whilst the Mechanicus, the Custodes, and Sisters of Silence fought a desperate losing war against the endless tides of hell. Meter by meter, the defenders of the webway were pushed back. One by one, the tribunes died, leaving Ra in command of the webway forces. Ra fought like a demon, becoming a literal golden blender as he cut through any and every enemy within 3 strikes. That was his system: 2 strikes to feel out the enemy and learn from them, the 3rd strike to end their life. He could have just struck them down with a single blow, but that was what...
I'm gonna keep it real. That's comp. That's aura, yo. Yo, you tell me like your whole like spiel is like, oh, bro, all it takes for me is 3 hits. That's it. I mean, that's what he said. But he was like, yo, all it takes is 3 hits. It's over. And then like the first 2 you use is like, this is see like, like their style, whatever. Then the final hit, it's over. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's full of aura. Hey, this guy right here, so far, we're gonna give him some aura real quick. And he got the all gold armor. He's cool.
Set him above the rest, his willingness and ability to learn and adapt. In the few short breaks Ra had from making Kratos look like a bitch, the Emperor would speak to him.
Kratos? No. Kratos, no. Kratos? You at Kratos? Like the God of War Kratos? Hey, because I got Kratos beating this dude respectfully. Yo, we gonna show you respect, because you had like a hard lifestyle, but I got Kratos mopping you, bro. No loy.
Psychically, showing Ra incredibly beautiful, realistic visions of the Emperor's own childhood in great detail. They also went over previous glories, and even traveled through the cosmos. The Emperor presented these experiences to Ra, partly to teach him lessons about why the Imperium exists, why the Emperor is so ruthless about conquering the galaxy, and why Horus isn't allowed to win. He also spoke to Ra of his foresight, and he let Ra question him. No other mortal in the entire universe, save maybe Malkador and Valdor, were allowed to be this close to the Emperor, allowed to know his dreams and ambitions in such personal detail. Ra even made the Emperor smile, which he considered to be one of the most horrifying, terrible sights he had ever seen in his life. Apparently it was really fucked with the uncanny valley effect. The second reason why the Emperor showed Ra all these wonderful things despite the effort it would have taken the
Wait a minute, first of all, he got the thighs of Doomerson. Wait, so the Emperor smiling is one of the worst things he's ever seen in his life? Yo, if the Emperor ever smile, like if I crack a joke at the Emperor and he smile, yo, and all I see is candy corn, I can't lie to you, yo. Emperor, I might have to laugh at you, no lie.
Extremely busy Big E is because he knew that Ra would have to endure a fate 1,000 times worse than death, a fate that the Emperor would bestow upon Ra directly. As such, he just straight up felt shit about it, and he wanted to give Ra a gift for no other as some form of compensation. See, there was this demon, a very, very powerful demon, that was stalking the webway. Drakion, the ender of empires. This monster was not bound by the will of any of the Chaos Gods, nor did it obey the conventional laws of demons. It was overpowered as fuck, able to slaughter Custodes and even Sisters of Silence with relative ease. It could possess nearly anyone, Titan pilots, dead Custode corpses, even the Mechanicus' version of a Primarch. Ra sought to kill it, despite it being linked to the Emperor himself. The link was that Drakion would be the end of empires. The Emperor was the start of the greatest empire. As long as empires existed, so did their potential end, hence so did Drakion. Despite the demon's literal inscribed plot armor, Ra was a tenacious fucker, and he nearly killed Drakion, forcing the Giga Demon to retreat on more than one occasion. The Emperor actually wished with all his heart that Ra would kill it. He did not want Ra's fate to come true, even though he knew it was inevitable. He liked Ra so much that despite all his logic, reason, and foresight, he still wanted to believe that Ra could destroy this demon. Ra could not. Eventually, even the impossible city, the stronghold of the Imperial forces within the webway, began to fall. Ra began to pull his people out. The webway was lost. He had been fighting every second of every minute of every hour of every day for 10 days. It might have even been longer, I can't recall exactly. This isn't just smacking bitch-ass cultist heretics. This is slicing through hypercharged demons, traitor Astartes, and all the other nasty shit that comes along with it. As the survivors approached the exit of the webway to re-enter the safety of the Imperial dungeon, the demons launched their final attack. Not final because that's the last of their army. Final because there was no way the last survivors would be able to fend off this final wave. Despite no sleep, dozens of wounds, broken armor, and blunted weapons, Ra faced down the horde and he charges in. He fires his guardian spear until it's empty, throws it behind him for reloading whilst he draws dual swords and continues his carnage. Around him, his golden brothers die. The final Imperial Knights chant their glories as they fight till the end. It's fucking glorious. Then Drakion approaches, inhabiting the body of the Archimandrite, the Mechanicus' version of a Primarch. With the power of Drakion within the mighty body, the Archimandrite begins smashing the last of the defenders, kills an Imperial Knight, and yeah, it's a bit of an all-round problem. However, a Blood Angel's hero is like, "Fuck you, bitch," and he jump packs onto its chassis and drops a bomb on its ass. A bit more teamwork and the Archimandrite is beaten, but Drakion is not. The demon comes forward and Ra sees his doom, but then the sun rises. The Emperor's come and he brings the absolute annihilation of chaos. His radiant presence is enough to instantly banish thousands of demons.
His aura alone! Yo, the Emperor, my bad, bro. You get the Emperor, bro. You don't got cod candy. Yo. Your teeth, you don't got candy corn teeth, yo. I'm sorry. Yo, the Emperor, bro, you got bars of soap as teeth, yo. Yo, the Emperor, bro, yo, you don't got veneers. Your teeth is just perfect, straight, amazing. Bro, you got teeth like a girl in one of those commercials, bro. Hey, I'm sorry. Listen, yo, the Emperor, bro. I'm sorry, bro. His aura alone's taking out people. Bro, listen, yo, the Imp, Big E. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to roast you, whatever. Ignore me, bro. I play around. I troll, man. I'm joking around.
Charges at them, flaming sword in hand. He tears open a rift gate and from it, thousands of burning Astartes, the betrayed corpses of Istvan, led by Ferris the fucking Manus himself, charge in as well. They smash into the demon horde, burning and destroying. The sodomy Chaos received that day forever left a burning bruise on their asshole. Drakion and the Emperor charge at each other, and the Emperor is impaled, being lifted off his feet, as Drakion roars triumphantly. The Emperor says, "Not today, bitch," and he begins crushing Drakion, changing its demonic form into a blade. The Emperor just kind of shrugs off the impalement as he is a perpetual and perpetuals find fatal wounds funny. Demonic sword in hand, the Emperor turns to Ra and he stabs him with Drakion. The sword painfully absorbs into Ra's body before the Emperor gives Ra the last command he will ever get. Run, Ra. And Ra runs deep into the webway so that Drakion will be lost to the forces of chaos. So that the ender of empires will be lost to the enemy for as long as possible. This was the fate of Ra, a lonely jailer for a demon within him, a demon that wanted to get out, to run in a nightmarish alien realm until he dies or loses the battle of will against Drakion. Ra's final fate isn't entirely known yet, but we know it wasn't a pleasant one. Abaddon was able to recover Drakion during the first Black Crusade, and it said he got it off a giant golden warrior, that obviously being Ra. So either Drakion enslaved Ra's mind and turned him into a guide for Abaddon, or Ra removed Drakion from his body and guarded it, finally dying to Abaddon who took it, or Abaddon killed Ra and took it from his body. Apparently we will find out in the third Black Legion book, which comes out reasonably soon. Regardless, Ra was orphaned at 4, put through the most grueling trial in the galaxy to become a living weapon, became the sole commander of the Webway forces as he watched his brothers die around him, failed to hold the Webway or save mankind's dream, was impaled by the demon he had fought against by the man who he saw as his father, before being forced to endure the demonic influence for hundreds of years, alone, before finally getting taken out by Abaddon, failing his duty to keep Drakion out of enemy hands. He was given impossible task after impossible task, doing his absolute best but failing each and every time. Rest well, Ra Endymion. You've earned it, my friend. If you enjoyed the video—
He did. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's calm. I really know too much about this Ra dude, man. He's calm, man. Hey, he earned it, man. Comment down below what you guys think about this guy right here, man. We got some videos coming through for you guys today, and I'm gonna see y'all later for the next time out, and